Welcome back to Chow Time Pod. It's your host, Red. Got a video today from Alpha Central. Woman friend zones man on date and instantly regrets it. I wonder why. Please subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. Let's get that chow. It's chow time.
Yo, what's up? Welcome back to Alpha Central. I'm your host, Jack, and today we're taking a look at women getting dumped. But let's jump right in, right after you subscribe, of course. Disclaimer, this video was made for strictly comedic/artistic purposes. No offense is intended towards any individual featured in this video.
I like nice guys. I like someone who's really sweet to me, who I can have a nice chat. I would love a nice best friend for life.
Yeah, I'll be meeting you.
They are not interested in being friends, ma'am. Sorry to break it to ya. Well, that's what happens when you put them in the friend zone like that. Tough loss.
Men are learning. Drizzle, drizzle, bitches.
They reject you. When they reject you, sometimes they want to be friends with you, but like you can totally reject them then and like get like.
Rejecting the friend zone might be one of the best feelings in the world. He's being loyal to his new girl, and that's perfectly normal. Time to move on.
For $20, are you down to call somebody that you've put?
Yeah, considering that they want their own boyfriends to stop following other girls, right? So, come on, ladies. He's doing what you women tell us to do.
Put in the friend zone and ask them if they want to hook up.
Yeah.
You do it?
Yeah. Do I have to FaceTime them or can I like?
No, just call them, put on speaker.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
What's up?
Nothing. I was just calling to see what you're up to.
I'm just chilling at the cribbo.
Yeah. Cool. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day, car.
So, I was like thinking, since it's Valentine's Day, you know, I'm not home right now, but when I get home, maybe we can like go out or something.
Yeah, I'll be down.
Are you trying to like hook up?
Trying to hook up?
Yeah.
I'm smooth off that.
For real? Okay, bye.
Drizzle, bitches.
That's never happened to you before.
You want a hug? Here.
I wasn't expecting that, honestly.
Hug it out. It's okay.
Take this crown, King. He was not for that one, and for a good reason. Well, say goodbye to your emotional punching bag because he ain't coming back no more.
For the guy that I was...
I'm loving this. I love that you guys are seeing your value. I love that you guys are denying these women their friend zone. I love that you guys are denying these women, you know, these little stupid little tricks. I'm happy. I'm happy as hell.
was really good friends with, and then started dating. This was actually all out of jealousy. So, and I'm going to be so honest with you guys. So I was best friends with him. He liked me. I said, listen, no, we are best friends. Like, I don't want to do that. Then over the summertime, he goes and finds himself a girlfriend, comes back to school. This was like in college, and starts dating her. I got super jealous and annoyed because I'm like, where did my best friend go? Like, this isn't cool. Like, I'm your girl. What?
No, bitch. You aren't his girl. That's why he went to go find a girl that is his.
And so then I had to tell him, I'm like, listen, I caught feelings for you, but I don't want to break up your relationship. Turns out he was still in love with me and didn't even like the girl. It was just like a prop. And he ended up dumping her for me. And then we started dating. But then he turned into probably more of an avoidant, I would say. But he started pulling away and he was just like, this is too easy now. He just like gave up on the relationship. So I had to break up with him. And yeah.
Better luck next time. Dude saw that it wasn't it and moved on.
Why do you think you get friend zoned? I think it might be...
He probably got treated better by the first girl. And then he was still into you, so he broke up with her to get into you. And then he realized, oh, shit, you suck.
Because I feel like you get into the intellectual conversation very early and of interest and things like that instead of like insinuating flirting.
People just sit down with me and think they're in a job interview.
Indy, can you give him some flirting tips?
Okay.
Like, how do you know it's end zone?
Friend zone.
Friend zone.
Start asking me some questions.
So where are you from?
I'm actually from Australia. I was born and raised there.
Oh, I've seen a crocodile Dundee.
Oh, Say.
Reel it in, John.
No, this is what you should say. Wow, I've heard the people there are super, super nice. I mean, clearly.
Okay, let me try again. Where are you from?
I'm actually from Australia.
He wasn't even gonna pretend to be interested in her. He's straight stone-faced.
You want to get under the cover with me? You don't want to get under the cover with me?
Bro, you being weird.
I don't think I'm being weird. I'm just trying to ask you a question and make it more personable. And you kind of like taking it weird. You don't want to get under the cover, yes or no? Like.
No, bro.
Okay. Whatever. But back.
All right, guys, stop calling your girls bruh. That's weird as fuck, guys. I know a lot of guys that do this, even women that do this. Stop it. Stop it.
To these questions, because I feel like you're not really answering them directly. I'm sorry, we're gonna go back to the whole I'm pretty but when you think I'm pretty, like, in what position is that?
As a friend.
But you ain't never thought about being more than friends, like.
You're weird, bro. Come on. She talking about speed.
That's what.
Okay, I mean, if she's like your friend like that, all right, I can see you calling her bruh.
I'm saying you ain't
My
never
bad.
thought
I'll take
about
it back.
being more than friends. Like, you ain't never thought about dating. You ain't never thought about anything.
No. Man, that's good.
What you thinking? What you gotta say?
What just coming like right out the blue,
Like I said, it didn't come out the blue. It was just something that I didn't know how to bring up to you. So it was just like, I suppressed.
You don't just bring up when you want to be under the sheets together. That doesn't usually happen. Rarely.
But I didn't know how to bring it up to you. So it's kind of like, I mean, more than that, but that too. We can start there.
That's crazy.
How's it crazy? What's crazy about it?
Just talking like that for no reason.
You think it's for no reason? I wouldn't be telling you if it was for no reason.
Just like this guy best friend just proved that they all have different motives than it may seem.
One of the worst things we could do as men is to be with women who don't want us. I've been in that position too. I have simped. I have done stuff. I've been in the friend zone. I've done all that kind of stuff. And I will tell you, gentlemen, don't do it. Never do that. It's never a good idea. I said it 2 weeks ago. Stop trying to win women over. And see, that's the beautiful thing about becoming a high value man. You don't have to win women over. You deal with the women who show interest in you and want to get on your program and are proving their worth to you. You have to work to become a high value man. You don't have to work for a woman. A woman has to work for your last name. She has to work for your ring. She has to work for your commitments. This is the game. Because we grew up in Disney and we were told that it was us that needed to do the other. That's why they hate these channels. They hate the channels where we start telling men, no. If you have made yourself in the top 20%, top 10% of men, the rules are different for you.
Just like he said, stop wasting time on women who clearly are not interested.
Rest in peace, Godfather. I have learned so much from this man. I mean, so much. I actually suggest you guys, if you guys have not seen a lot of Kevin Samuels's, videos, go and watch him. Go and watch some of the things that he teaches, some of the things that he talks with women. It really opens your eyes up, especially when you're newer to the space, newer to my channel, newer to everything. You start from baseline, right? And baseline to me is Godfather, because that's where I learned.
Just not worth the time.
Because this is the moment you realize something inside you is broken, and it can never be fixed.
I mean, what did she expect? Maybe if she wasn't playing with him like that, he would be her real man's.
So you can understand this, because I'm realizing that a lot of the girls are having issues with understanding this. What if you were with a guy, and you guys can all play the scenario with me. Okay. What if you were with a guy, right? Mm-hmm. And he only called you at 2 a.m. And then as soon as you guys were done, he'd tell you, all right, listen, I got to do. I'll see you later. And he kicks you out. Doesn't even get you an Uber. Right? And you got to find your way there, find your way back, etc. Mm-hmm. Never talks to you and hears your problems, never gives you an emotional support. He just had with you and tells you to leave. How would that make you feel?
I'll be like sad, like, you know what?
Feel used?
Unless you would tell me before, hey, I just want to with you. Okay, then it's my choice if I want to agree or not. Oh, okay, let's just have.
They don't tell you. You guys are just. And
If
then
he
you
doesn't
think,
tell me,
and here's the worst part. You think
that's
that it's going to
different.
lead to a potential relationship.
Oh, that's where the communication comes from. If you don't tell me, how am I supposed to know?
Well, men can't communicate. We already went over this, why they can't do it. So anyway, like I was saying, but you think as a relationship's going to come, how would that make you feel? Used, abused, maybe?
Yeah, I'll be sad. Yeah.
Fantastic. That's how guys feel in the friend zone.
I mean, they just
Hurts,
have-
doesn't it? Hold on. Let that sink in. That same feeling of being used and abused and not, hoping for something more and it never coming. That's how men feel in the friend zone.
Okay.
There you go. That's why it's pointless for men to have female friends.
All you have to say is
Agreed.
thanks for the offer, but I'm looking for more than just friends.
I'm your mommy's daddy.
So how many times does the guy friend zone you?
I usually do the friend zoning just because, a lot of people come up to me and they're like, when I go on a date, I'm like, I just want to be friends, I'm not interested in getting to know anyone right now. So the guys that I'm like, oh my God, they're so cute, I really want to go on the date with them, they friend zone me.
Are those the bad boys?
I mean, they're the cute guys, This one dude, he friend zoned me because I have a daughter. And I was like, oh, okay, so that's when I'm like, I don't even feel bad for the friends. And I'm like, move, like my daughter, my life, I need to get a stepdaddy for my baby.
My wallet.
What do you think about,
My
guys
choice.
that don't want to date women with kids?
I think they're dumb because if you watch a woman being a mom, you see the qualities of that girl entirely. Because if you have a bad mom, if she doesn't take care of her kids, you know that she's not like really gonna take care of you.
You're not
They
my
really are.
dad. What if they say that to him? You're not my dad.
Like, I'm not.
They're gonna
I'm your
say that?
mommy's daddy. Sorry.
I mean, at that age with kids, you have to expect to get friend zoned 99% of the time.
Yeah.
Why do women regret leaving this type of guy? I'm about to tell you in this video. First off, it took them a while to commit to begin with. Then when they finally do commit and they're settled and they're in a relationship, and a woman decides to either end the relationship, they cheat, or they do something that betrays this type of man's trust. Essentially, when you hurt this type of guy. Ladies, there is no coming back from that. It's almost an impossibility. And the thing is, women will come back because this type of guy is rare. There aren't many like him. And if he's in your life, he's probably an asset. So hold on to him, cherish him, and try hard not to betray this man's trust. Because
I tell this to women all the time. Like, am I an asset to your life or am I a detriment to your life? They almost always say an asset. Do I make your life better or do I make it worse? I make it better. Then start working, women. If a man is doing all these things, the amazing things that you want, I expect reciprocation. And if there's not, just get the fuck out. That's it. Just get the fuck out.
once he's gone for good.
They only regret it when it's too late. The man has already moved on to someone who's actually worth his time.
Ladies, just as you put a guy in the friend zone, a guy also has a friend zone. It's called the fun zone. A guy will put you in one of two categories, somebody to take seriously or somebody to have fun with. You can only get put in the fun zone if you allow yourself to be put in the fun zone. Similar to a guy, the only way he can be in the friend zone, that's right, if he allows himself to be in the friend zone.
Damn right.
Now, I will also hear, yeah, but a guy tells me one thing and then puts me in another zone. He'll lie to me. Yes, but his actions will speak. It's not what he says, it's what he does. If he really likes you, he'll spend his time, energy, finances, and resources on you. If he doesn't, he's probably put you in the fun zone because he doesn't want to commit to you. Now, if a guy doesn't want to commit to you, he's not just going to tell you that, he's going to show that to you. And if you can't dissect serious behavior from unserious behavior, that's on you. And if you don't know the answer, you're probably in the fun zone. That's just the truth. Much love. Uh-oh.
Just like the girls do it, men are gonna friend zone as well.
I always hated when a girlfriend would start dating.
Yeah, but men don't tell you. That's the thing, right? Women are like, oh, you're in the friend zone, or you're my friend. Men don't tell you this shit. We just let you try to figure it out yourself.
Dating a guy, disappear off the planet, and then call me when he's like, oh, he's out of town. I have time now. Am I here just to entertain you when he's not in town? If you're not investing and keeping up this friendship, like putting any effort, why would anyone give that back to you?
See, the thing is, I agree with it and I disagree with it. With men, my best friend Chris, I didn't see him for like 15 years. We didn't really talk for about 15 years because he was going through grad school and stuff. And as soon as he came back to California, hit me up, boom. It's like, shh, those 15 years never happened. As if we just closed those 15-year gap, boom. Now we're back like as if we were from high school again. That's how men kind of operate. We don't really need that constant communication throughout. But there is still a building of, stronger bonds. I do agree with that.
However, if you are investing, then I can understand like the dynamic's going to be different, but you're making some effort, so I will come. I was always like, oh yeah, that doesn't work for me. And I made I'm like, I never want to do that. I understand it takes time, but I never want to make someone feel who I want to genuinely keep the friendship. Because sometimes after people get it into relationship, I think maybe some friendships might die off where it's like, oh, it's because I was single and I didn't really have much to do, so I hung out with these people and maybe it's not really important to me anymore.
If you have to give up friends for a relationship, it clearly isn't worth it.
Speaking you ever got friend zone before?
Wow. That was a good way to,
I have some crazy, bro. I got some stories.
All right, go ahead.
Man,
I'm
about to say you got stories.
I'm saying you got stories today.
Some more stories.
This is why, nah, I ain't gonna start it like that. Yeah, I got friend zone, right? I was jonesing over this girl. I liked her a lot. You get what I'm saying? Like, we just connected on a different level, creativity, all that. You get what I'm saying? But I used to let her spend the night, whatnot. Me being respectful, I wasn't trying anything, keeping it calm, bro. One night I get up, she come, whatever. Spend the night I get up, she ain't there. I ain't think right. Wake up the next morning, my homie rapping with me. Yo, guess what I just cracked?
Oh,
that's crazy. No. So he telling me, right? I'm like, what? So my young getting my heart about it though. I'm like, He tell me straight up, like, bro, I told you not to go outside over these. And that's when I learned not to go outside over these.
Nah,
and
that's crazy.
Like, she be stalking my. Like, she actually live in Chicago. She be stalking my. Can't really give her the time of day because
you're gonna be. You want to dumb that
shit? I wouldn't even know if any of my exes are stalking me. I'm on fucking social media. Like, I have my own YouTube now, so if they watch these things, I don't even know if they do.
Podcast. Oh my god.
Sometimes you don't even know if you're in the friend zone with these girls.
Here are 3 ways you are going to stay out of the friend zone. Number 1, never accept the friend zone. Guys, let's say you're talking to a girl and she says something like, hey, I like you, but not like that. I think we should be friends. Most guys put themselves in the friend zone by accepting it. Guys, it's an invitation. You can just say no. Yep. A lot of you are so scared to say no to a girl. If you don't want to be her emotional tampon.
She said no to you guys already. That's the problem, guys. Some people still think you have a chance. No, you really don't. Once she puts you in that zone, it's very hard to get out of that zone. The only way to get out of that zone, if you never put yourself into that zone in the first place.
Then don't be it. Just say no. Number 2, make sure you make a move on her physically within at least 2 dates. Guys, I don't care how much chemistry you guys have. If you go 3, 4, 5 dates and never make a move on her, she's going to think you're part of the Rainbow Brigade, or you don't like her like that, or you just want to be friends. You have to make your intentions known. So make a move, preferably first or second date minimum. Third way to stay out is to don't gossip with her. Maybe talk about her coworker drama for a minute or 2. But don't sit there like, oh my gosh, did Rebecca actually do that? Girl, no. Really? Let her have those conversations with her girlfriends.
Damn right.
You are the guy.
Bro is back with more tips on how to stay out of the friend zone for life.
So how did I go from friend zone guy to handsome guy? You see, this guy overcomplicated everything. In my head, my thought process was, what if I asked her out? Then she'd know I'd like her, and if she knew I liked her, what if she didn't like me back? This guy was constantly running nice guy game. Well, if I just compliment her enough and take her on enough dates, she should like me back, right? I looked at girls as this crazy math equation that I could never figure out. The first step this guy did was improve his looks. Before, hair would just grow on my face and wherever it landed, it landed. Now I'm grooming it. Isn't that crazy? I looked up popular haircuts on black men, started getting curls, a fade, stuff
I did the exact same thing. I did the exact same thing. I looked up popular haircuts for Asians, and it was the pompadour, similar to this, and or the pompadour. Those are like really big Asian haircuts, and my face just matched best with how I have my hair now. So that's why I chose this one.
I never knew existed. Also, this guy wasn't scared to show interest. If I liked a girl, I asked her out. And if she wasn't interested, great. If she was interested, great. I stopped caring about the outcome. I stopped caring about what possibly she would think about me. Now this guy is killing it with a way more successful dating life than he could ever imagine.
But this guy knows what's up. Take his advice to never be put in the friend zone again.
Are you saying now that you don't have girls as friends? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, platonic female friends? Absolutely not, no.
You don't at all?
No. What ends up happening a lot of times when you have female friends is you end up being her emotional tampon. You end up being her solution provider. You end up being her masculine energy. You end up being a lot of boyfriend traits to that girl, inevitably, because it's just a male instinct, right? They've done this too. Why did women not be allowed in the military infantry for so long? Because men have a natural provider, protector instinct. When a woman is, getting attacked in combat or whatever, men are going to spring to action to try to help her and compromise the unit.
Agreed.
So this is why women have been kept out of infantry and combat position for so long. So I say all that to say this. If you end up as a friend with a female, you're inevitably going to take on boyfriend traits, whether you want to or not, naturally. But her end, she's not necessarily obligated to give you any type of access. So what's happening is it's a one-sided relationship, which a lot of girls that are, put guys in a friend zone, they're able to benefit and get the benefits without the guy getting what he wants. All of you guys right now probably have at least one or two guys that's in the friend zone that would you in an instant if you called them, but you would never hook up with them. But you're still able to siphon off benefit from them. Men, we don't get it that way. So I look at it like, from a logically sound perspective, am I going to be friends with a female when I know for a fact I'm not going to get any type of reciprocation? And then on top of that, it's someone that can't identify with my masculine problems. It's an L for me altogether.
Yep.
That's
why.
Another reason why men don't want their girlfriend or wife with the boy best friend.
Thank you.
Agreeing to being a girl's best friend is like agreeing to be a personal therapist. It's unfair. This woman was so disrespectful.
Not getting paid for it.
I guess this guy didn't want to date her anymore, so he instantly dumped her, and this was her reaction. Just
So
take
you guys
a look.
told me after this, he still married her? Come on. Dude, you serious, bro? This is why the drizzle soft guy era is so important. Know your value, guys. Know your worth.
Stop. Stop.
Get out of here.
Stop. Come out.
What do you think about this clip? And do you think she deserved that? Let me know in the comments below. You guys have made it to the end. Like and subscribe to prove you're an alpha.
Shout outs to Alpha Central. Remember, guys, don't accept something that you don't want. It's that simple. Please subscribe down below. I really appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao.